Hi, I'm Andy Tate with South Dakota Division of Wildland Fire Suppression. For today's force, we're going to talk about survivable space around your home. Within the first 30 feet or so of this home, the grass is mowed down short to prevent fire brands and direct structure ignition. Outside, you can see behind me, we have the taller grass outside of that zone. Within Zone 1 up along the structure, we have low-growing, well-watered plants. These plants are also either fire-resistant varieties or native species that are used to a fire-adapted ecosystem. They don't promote high fire growth. They're not full of volatile oils and resins, things of that sort, that are going to promote easy ignition. These plants do have mulch underneath them. It's kept wet though. It's kept well maintained. There's not dead material from the plants in there constantly. It's not a receptive fuel bed for firebrands. Effective survivable space, as we hear, requires few shrubs and trees within the first 30 feet of the home. Out past that zone, we have a heavier stand of trees. They are limbed up to prevent ladder fuels starting a crown fire within that stand. On the back side of this house, we have the excellent example of survivable space. In the first 30 to 60 feet here, we don't have any trees. We've got a few of the low-growing shrubs. Outside that zone, we've got some more sparse pine trees that are limbed up once again to prevent them from fire from coming up the trees and starting a canopy fire. Then on the adjacent property, which focuses on the need for the community approach and getting neighbors involved, this property doesn't extend far enough to include out to the 200 feet that we'd like to see maintained. So what this poses is a significant hazard because it is downhill from this home, and there are ignition sources down there. There's homes down there, there's another road. And without working with the neighbors to treat this area and bring it in to the survivable space concepts of the maintained trees, getting them thinned out to break up the canopy and inhibit a crown fire, it has a potential to impact this home, even though it's not necessarily their problem, their trees. It's a community approach that requires everybody's participation to make a fire-adapted community.